Okay, here we're getting into some very important links between probability and statistics. This is section 6.2, question P15, and we have amount we're saving, $40 roughly per week, but there's some variation here. So a standard deviation of $15 per week, and we're going to assume that this is independent from week to week. So if we save more one week, it's not necessarily going to affect what we're saving the next week. So what's the expected amount we would save in 52 weeks? Well, the mean, the expected value of each one, we can simply add expected values. So the expected value of week 1, is, okay, we have the expected value of week 1 equals $40. Expected value of week 2 equals $40, and so on, all the way down to expected value of week 52 equals $40. Now, expected values, if we have a sum of them, we can just sum the values themselves. So we would get 52 times 40, which would give us that 2080 in this case. Now, standard deviations work a little bit different. So we know that the standard deviation of week 1 is $15, which means that the variance of week 1 equals 15 squared, or $225 squared. We cannot just add the standard deviation. So we'd have 15 for each of the standard deviations. We can't just take 15 times 52 and say that's our new standard deviation. What we can do is add variances as long as they're independent events, which we are assuming. And notice the variance for each week is going to be 225 all the way down to variance for week 52. And so we can add these numbers right here, and if we add 52 times 225, and then that will give us our overall standard, variance. So whatever this number is, 225 times 52 will give us our overall variance. And then if we want our overall standard deviation, we just take the square root of this number, which would give us the 108 over here. Now, if the grandma is putting in $20 a week to the savings with no variance, so it's a dependable $20 a week, we can expect that we'd have 60 each week, our expected value. So we would just take 60 times 52, and that would give us our 3120. The standard deviation is not going to change because the variance is still going to be 225 each week. It's just going to be centered around 60 instead of 40, but because she put in 20 every single week, it didn't change how much the total amount varied each week. So that standard deviation for the year would still be the same as it was when we were just putting in the savings ourselves.